My name is Will Hamilton. I'm a 19-year-old college student, and I lift weights, often enough where I consider myself an amateur bodybuilder. Because of this, I'm constantly obsessing over the things I eat, counting my calories and macronutrients, in an effort to maximize my performance in the gym. Generally, when you think of the diet of a bodybuilder, you think of lots of meat, eggs, and other meals with super high amounts of protein. But what if I told you that wasn't the only way to gain muscle and get ripped? Here is the freezer of 4 active college boys. Inside is exactly what you'd expect: frozen pizza, chicken tenders, hamburgers. In the refrigerator, there's bacon, deli meat, and some other kitchen essentials. But why is it this way? Why is there so much meat? Is it because these are the best tasting foods? The easiest to make in a time crunch? The best for protein? Well, when asking Duke graduate David Roos from History.com, he says our brains evolved on the African savanna and are still wired to seek out energy-dense sources of protein. This, combined with the marketing schemes that say men need to eat meat in order to be a man, have taken over the minds and stomachs of college-age boys looking to gain muscle. It's a major misconception that men have to eat meat in order to gain muscle and to get big. Something I didn't mention in my introduction is that I'm also a huge environmentalist. It might not be expected, but I'm vegetarian as well. I was inspired by former bodybuilder Arnold Schwarzenegger through his efforts promoting Meatless Mondays. It all started last year, in an honors project for my Introduction to Sustainability course, where I wanted to see if I could gain muscle on a partially vegetarian diet. Over the course of 12 weeks, I gained about 4 pounds of muscle, with a super slight increase in my body fat percentage. In that time, I also reduced the amount of meat I ate, saving 203 ounces of meat over the course of those 12 weeks. Once I saw the impact I had made overall, I knew that I needed to become a vegetarian full time. All in all, I ended up saving about 160 pounds of carbon dioxide and just over 15,000 gallons of water. The point that I'm trying to prove here is that even in circumstances where you are expected to be consuming a certain diet, that you can and should make changes that are beneficial to the planet. It was easy, healthy, and fun for me to do. It's not every day that you drastically change your diet, but even a small change like Meatless Mondays are very plausible. So I decided to ask my roommates, who are all athletes like me, a couple of questions regarding their eating habits.
How many times a week do you consume a meal with meat?
About 14 times.
15 times.
About 10.
Would you ever consider going vegetarian or vegan?
No.
No.
I would consider anything.
Think you could do meatless Mondays and still be active?
Yeah, I think I could.
Yeah.
I would cease to exist.
While going completely vegetarian or vegan might not be the best option for some people, just one day a week could still have a huge benefit for our climate. So next Monday, when you're thinking about what to make for lunch or dinner, just remember the environmental benefit you could make by skipping meat.